KDA Kadena. Can it 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, 60x, 100, or even 250x in the next bull market? And in today's video, we're going to be having a look at CoinMarketCap, some technical analysis to see where KDA can potentially go in 2023. And I know a lot of you guys might say, oh, this guy's full of shit. He doesn't know where this is going to go. He's over exaggerating with his price prediction. Now, I'm not saying that KDA is going to go to $250 today. I'm not saying it's going to go in 6 months. I'm saying in the next bull market, KDA has a lot of potential. And it doesn't matter what you think. I still love you because you are watching my video. And if you guys like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn notification bells on so you guys never missed a video. Let's dive into CoinMarketCap. Having a look at KDA Kadena, ranked 150 with almost 300,000 people on the watch list, traded at $1, exactly $1, 100, down 2.52% in the last 24 hours with a market cap of $224 million. The volume is looking great. The volume is currently sitting at 22.3%. So we are up 22.3% in the past 24 hours, which is good. Now, this used to be 2%, so we are up now 4%. Okay, so the volume to market cap ratio is currently almost 5%, which means 5% of the market cap is currently being traded. In a bear market at $1 is very, very good news. I remember when I last made a video, it was worth $2 million. And now look at that. We are up 10 million. So I like to see that, even though it's still a little bit low. I would like to see more volume happening in KDA, but that just means that less people are trading and more people are essentially holding. That's why there's not a lot of volatility happening in KDA. Let's dive into the charts real quick. We could see that KDA right now currently down 3% almost. The trend is your friend. We currently broke the trend line on the 1 hour time frame. We're going to be having a look at support and resistance because that's usually the main important and key factor, but we can see right here that KDA was in a nice little trend line and we obviously officially broke it. Now, that's a little bit unfortunate. If we have a look on the bigger time frames, on the daily time frame, we can see that KDA, ever since we essentially came down below this area right here, all the way to 80 cents, we've just been kind of consolidating. We've been consolidating in this range for quite some time, I would say, ever since the FTX crash, I believe, back here in November. And things have been a little bit slow, I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't mean that KDA doesn't have potential in the future. I know it's a little bit slow and I know it's a little bit annoying. A lot of people are impatient with KDA right now at the very moment, but we can see right here that the next big move on KDA is either going to be above this region right here or below this region right here. Now, if we go below 80 cents, that's going to be bad news bears. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping that's not the case. I really think that if KDA goes below this area right here, it could be the end. I don't want to say it will be the end, but it could potentially, be a huge crisis or a huge crash, or maybe a flash crash all the way to 20 cents, something like that. So we could see KDA, yes, dump 80%. I'm hoping that's not the case. We have a lot of bears holding here at this region right here, and of course $1 is a very, very strong psychological level right here. So if I pull $1, we can see that we have a lot of conflict right here. We had a huge pump right here, we had a huge rejection right here, and we have another rejection right here, and of course around this area right here. So $1 is obviously a very, very big key factor for KDA, and we're gonna have to see what happens in the near future, or literally in the next couple of days. Now, Bitcoin is down, currently traded at $24,576. It's a little bit disappointing because we are seeing Bitcoin going up while KDA is essentially coming back down and just consolidating, being very, very slow, unfortunately. So that's that on KDA on the daily time frame. Let's have a look on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I mean, we could see that KDA clearly had a double top right here, as you guys can see. Now, double tops aren't really good. This was the neckline, and we are currently below the neckline right now at the moment. But another thing is that we also had a rejection right here at the 80 cents region. So my opinion and my prediction for KDA is that if we manage to break this level, which I think we will end up doing, we're most likely going to make a nice little move to the top side, maybe retest this level right here sitting at $2. If we do break $2, we're most likely going to go parabolic and go to $5. And then, of course, if we go to $5, we could enter another price discovery mode right here. Now, of course, that's going to take a long time. Right now, we're just in accumulation phase. And of course, the smart money is currently right here. So this is where I'm accumulating. I've been accumulating KDA right here, and I will just keep accumulating KDA. Now, a good thing about KDA, I'm not going to lie, is that we are still making higher highs. Okay, so this is a higher high from that, and that's a higher high from this. Okay, so we are kind of in an uptrend. I'm not going to lie. we are still, KDA is still in an uptrend. Okay, we have this wick right here. So even if we come back and fall all the way low, as long as we're not below this area right here completely, we are still making higher highs. So this is a higher high from that, and that's a higher high from this. So things are looking good for KDA. It's not completely bad. But another thing that KDA is potentially forming is, can we be in this massive bear flag? Now, obviously it's going to take some time for us to break because we are in the weekly candle right here, as you guys can see. But can we see a massive breakout by May? Are we going to be to the top side, or are we going to be to the downside? Now, end of May, beginning of June, that's when we're supposed to have the breakout, assuming that this, pattern stays the same and assuming we consolidate up until then. But this is definitely a strong resistance. I mean, we can see this is a resistance right here. We got rejected right here. We got one right here, two right here for 2 straight weeks. And then of course, right here, this is a support making higher highs. So obviously, the target would essentially be the top or the start of the triangle to the, the bottom to the top. The breakout should essentially be right here, all the way 1.86, and 1.86 is actually these 3 wicks right here. And if I bring it down, that would be a 28 cents. Like I said, guys, at the beginning of this video, we could say it's flash crash to 20 cents. So that's that on KDA. I'm hoping for the good news, but if we do fall below, I'm probably going to accumulate even more. I mean, $1,000 can get you 1,000 KDA. And I remember when people bought, essentially, let's do some math. I know this is very simple math, but a lot of people, let me pull the calculator real quick, bought KDA, okay, at $20. They dropped $1,000 divided by 20, and they only got 50 Kadena. That is literally nothing. You can buy 1,000 KDA for $1,000. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, I don't want to invest $1,000. Well, why does it make sense for you to invest $1,000 when KDA is at $20, $30, but it doesn't make sense for you to invest KDA when it's at $1? You are literally getting 1,000 KDA for $1,000. That's a steal. If you believe in the tech, which I personally do, proof of work, mineable, 480,000 transactions per second. They got NFTs coming out. There's a lot of, they keep on growing. There's over 20 different chains. So we know Bitcoin and Ethereum has one chain. KDA has over 20 chains. That's why they're able to do and process over 480,000 transactions per second. I mean, there is literally no reason why this is not here to stay, right? And with the community being so big, obviously, 300,000 people on the watch list. We got almost 300,000 people on Twitter. That's obviously very good news. So we're going to have to see overall where KDA goes. But $1,000, for 1,000 KDA, that's an absolute steal in my opinion. I think we're going to go parabolic. Even if we go to $30 or even $40 in the next bull market, $1,000 can flip into $40,000. I think, and I have no doubt that we're going to see all-time highs again. I think we're even going to we're for sure going to $80, okay? Like I don't want to say for sure because I'm not a financial advisor and I don't want you guys to go all in with all your life savings and start selling your house. But I really think that KDA can go to $80 in the next bull market. And assuming you drop $1,000 right now, that could flip into $80,000 in the next bull market. So that is my quick video, guys, on KDA. If you guys like this video, once again, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. It will really mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.